Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live for this stellar Wednesday, December 18th. Thanks to Emperor Cabs and the Music Garage, we're honored to have with us for the final session of 2013, The Pines.
Like a pilgrim, and make my way to the highway in the silhouette of silos. Crack, crack, crow. Oh, I love you more than you'll ever know, dear. Before I was born, I could hear you calling my name from far away. Crack, crack, crow. In the distance, all the way from Iowa, this city glows like a beating heart upon the table. Crack, crack, crow. In the dome light, wherever you are going, the hourglass you're holding is filled with falling snow. Crack, crack, crow. Crack, crack, crow. Crack, crack, crow.
Audiotree Live with The Pines. Thanks, you guys, for coming out here and playing for us.
My pleasure.
A few of you are from Iowa, or maybe all of you. 2 of you are from Iowa?
We're all from Iowa, man.
Cool.
Everyone.
I am from Iowa as well, Northwest Iowa, and I have a few friends that live in Des Moines. Do you think, is there anything about Iowa that you think is special as, maybe as in the United States or, I don't know, just in general?
Well, I don't know if it's special or not. I mean, it's what we know. I think as we seep further down into the songs we're writing, that was more apparent, or not necessarily it comes from Iowa's specific place, but
Yeah, the places that we grew up are quiet, slow places with a lot of space and
Yeah.
a lot of time for reflection, a lot of natural beauty. And I think that we've been living in cities for the last 8 or 10 years, but that contrast is a big part of where our music grows out of.
Sure.
yeah, I think maybe it's special because there's no professional sports teams there. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, someone said, "What? What sports?" And I was like, I just maybe because that it's a little bit removed.
Yeah.
You're always looking somewhere else.
Yeah.
Kind of like you look to Chicago or New York or something like anywhere else where there's, something's on TV or something.
Right, because even like the Iowa Cubs, go to the Chicago Cubs. And
Right.
so they don't even, there's like nothing in there.
Like I was a big fan of the Burlington Braves,
Okay.
which is a small Iowa town that was a farm team of the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, yeah.
It seemed pretty cool to me.
Yeah, but that's like the highest it goes. I think there's probably something to that because like there's, not that there's no draw, but in some ways there's like almost no reason to go to Iowa, Like if you're not from there, like I think about that when we go back to visit, if you're just traveling through the country, like why would you end up in Iowa? So that probably reflects perfectly on what you create and who you are and that kind of thing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool. Why don't you guys go into your next track?
Well, the first day of the festival, the last day of the fall, a sympathetic breeze blew through the buttons of your shawl. In the world of charming dandies, how the arrows pierce the skin of the hearts of human kindness from the wars of war-torn sin. Well, 7 years in exile, and then the high seas brought you back. I didn't even know you in those days before attack. On Golden Pond you took my hand, and you led me to the place where somehow there was still space for our embrace. Without a word I soon agreed to hold him first things first. Desert song you sang to me, I memorized each verse. And so much depends on making sure the damage is never done. Throw your arms around me, babe, like a circle round the sun. Well, we were riverside with settlement and no money for the fare. We watched the boats for hours. We weren't going anywhere. All those celebrated captains and those ladies so and such, so fragile to the touch, and with discount visions of ecstasy, with borrowed solitude, a song condemning nations exploded from the flute. It was a medicine to bad hard lands, all riddled by disease, and hoarding every penny in this country with no peace. With a silver stone deep in my hand, I had nothing to fear. The pattern of the brightest beads hung gently from your ear. When the fighting never keeps the very things that fighting won, throw your arms around me, baby, like a circle round the sun.
The Pines on Audiotree Live. On that note, again, of where you're from, can you talk about a time that you felt the furthest from your hometown? Maybe like the most removed. It doesn't have to be in distance, but kind of in like, I don't know. Yeah, far awayness on the inside.
Maybe, I don't know, for both of us, but I know one of those times was definitely the first time we went and toured in the UK. And we had a few shows up in Scotland. And this was a couple years ago. We were in the middle of the winter, the dead of winter, a really rough winter overseas. We were driving around the mountains of northern Scotland, pretty close to the North Sea, and we had a show in a snow-blown barn somewhere. We were tuning in to BBC Gaelic, radio stations and stuff. It felt like we were on the moon or Mars, or, we felt very far from home, and we were there for a long time.
Yeah.
So we got pretty disconnected at that point.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, and was that early in the tour then? Like emptied, or like at what point in the tour was that when you really felt that way?
That was kind of midway.
Okay.
In the tour, it was a month solid. So, in a way, we liked it because we like to be out of our element, But in another way, it does bring a homesickness, and you
Sure.
appreciate things.
Yeah. Dittos for you guys, or anything else that you can think of?
I think it happens every day somewhere. I'd feel really far away for a brief amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely Scotland. That was really a trip, and we were way out there. And also Tucson, I think, was a place that felt far away from Iowa, the Midwest, and I don't know. Depends.
Yeah.
We're always traveling, So there's some times where we found ourselves passing through, I think, Ontario or something at 2 a.m, and there's a radio station that played nothing but Neil Young songs, and there's not a light. Not a light in a town, not a person stirring,
Yeah.
So
It's always those gas stations anywhere. I
That
feel
are so far away.
Yeah, it's like, even if it's just like across town, like, oh my God, I'm so far from home.
Yeah. Gas stations feel kind of soulless sometimes, I think. Why don't you guys go into your next track?
All right.
I'm all dressed up got nowhere to go. Well, I'm all dressed up, ain't got nowhere to go. Yeah, on your mind, is there something I should know? Just take me far away into your dreams. Just take me far away into your dreams. Just leave me be, just leave me there forever. Nah, don't let me go, not even if I start to cry. Nah, don't let me go, not even if I start to cry. If true love lasts forever, then I guess it don't matter. And if we die, then just in case. I'm gonna pretend this is heaven, you know, just in case. I get up to the gates and they don't recognize my face.
On Audiotree Live. That was a super sick slide guitar part, by the way. That's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
You guys can go ahead and go into your next song. If you have a tune or whatever, I'll just say, for Chicago people, they're playing tonight at the City Winery. 6 o'clock, they're playing at 8. But get out there because doors are a little early. And Dark So Gold is out now. So check it out.
We're going to do an older song now. It's never really come out, one of our first songs that we put together, Benson and myself, so it's called Pale White Horse. In the stolen dark, another broken heart. Pile of bones and your sweater on my floor. This sugar board, it is empty dry. Manifesto, do or die. Wrote for you, left outside your door. Oh, your door. Well, now cold clouds of outlaws along the trail. The window shutter, there's a rusty nail. Every word is a stretch for every song. Oh, a darker sound and a harsher tone. I wish I'd leave my sins alone. The odds were with the dealer all along, all along. Silver holy water in the brandy jar. There's a box of shells and a wrecked cigar. Why have you come? Why have you come this far? You wouldn't know, but I've got the scar, and the moon's got a chokehold on the stars. I got half a mind, half a dead guitar. Color, baby, I just see shades. Can't see love, I just see drifts, I just see sadness now. Oh, I can't see color, baby, I just see shades. Can't see love, I just see drifts, I just see shadows now. Piles of dead romantics out along the road. I guess I should've left your lips alone. I guess I should've listened. The preacher said in jail, jail. When everything goes from bad to worse, I put my money on the pale white horse. Now I'll meet you at the wall, babe, when it's time to wait.
The Pines on Audiotree Live. So the Powerball got up to like 600 million or something, and then two people went in on it together and won. So they split that or whatever, minus taxes. Have you guys ever won a contest? It doesn't have to be of that significant, but based on luck or based on some sort of skill.
Well, we're here today, You know, that stands for something, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Some sort of success brought you here.
You know, we did one time. We bought some lottery tickets one time. It was like a big jackpot, but we didn't win.
So now it's just
We've had
regular.
a lot of near misses. You know, we're real close. One of these days, everything's gonna go our way, fall into place. You know.
Yeah, but as far as the lottery goes, I don't know if that's like go your way. Those people always get like murdered, you know, or like all their family wants all their money, so they just get torn apart and their lives are bad. You know, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You have a better chance of, getting struck by lightning like 40 times or something.
40 times in 1 year. Yeah, definitely. Like getting hit on the head by a coconut. Like certain number of people die every year from like coconuts falling from trees.
That'll probably, the lightning thing will happen to us before we win a contest, probably.
Why don't you guys go into your last track?
Certain man one day did go down to Jericho, falling among thieves along the way. Well, they stripped him and then they fled, leaving him for dead, lying on the side of the road. When the priest came passing by, he crossed over to the other side, and the Levite came, and he did just the same. When the Samaritan heard his cry, he could not just to pass on by. He dressed his wounds and he carried him to the nearest inn. He reached down, he got her right there on the ground. He reached down, he touched the pain. He paid the keeper the amount that was due, and said, if you need more, I'm good for that too. He reached down, he touched the pain. Then the scribes and the Pharisees brought the adulteress for Jesus to see. Lord, she sinned, now the law says she must be stoned. If there's one of you that's without sin, he said, then you can cast the first stone in. And one by one they left, leaving Jesus and the woman alone. He reached down, he got her right there on the ground. He reached down, he touched the pain. Well, no accusers left that I see, and woman, neither do I condemn thee. He reached down, he touched the pain. The story is told about the traveler at the end of life's road. It's at the gates of the kingdom and the master says, come on in. When I was hungry, you gave me meat. When I was cold, you put shoes on my feet. When I was in prison, you're the one to come see about me. He reached down, you got it right there on the ground. He reached down, you touched the pain. When you're dead to the least of these, he said, you're doing unto me. He reached
Audiotree Live with the Pines. Thanks, you guys, one more time for coming out.
Thanks so much
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, they're playing tonight, City Winery, Dark Soap Gold. Check it out. Thanks to the band. Thanks to Emperor Cabs and the Music Garage. Thanks to Demo's Pizza. Awesome camera people and lighting designers. Beautiful studio and sound engineers, everyone in there. Viewers, support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a few weeks, and send a shout via social media if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the studio, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.